Hi, this is your teacher, Larry Williams, on Tuesday after school, recording some lecture notes to go along with a couple of PowerPoints that you'll view on Wednesday. This is all preparation for Paradise Lost. Hopefully now you all have a copy of them, and you also have a copy of the study guide. John Milton tells his readers in the opening lines of his epic poem that his main subject is of man's first disobedience, this moment when man disobeys and eats of the fruit that he or she have been told that they can't. So we're going to take a look at a couple different versions of the key chapter and verse. This is Genesis 3:6. This is the moment of man's first disobedience. This is the biblical source that Milton is extrapolating from in telling his epic. And by the way, Milton does not portray this all that accurately, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So in Genesis 3:6, we have the kind of key verse. She also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate. This is the moment that Eve has eaten some of the fruit and then gave some to her husband who was with her. New Living Translation shows the words have been shifted around a little bit, but it's pretty much word for word. Here is a contemporary English version. This isn't a translation, this is a version, but this has that language that the husband was there with her. And then in the New King James Version, she also gave some to her husband with her, and he ate. There's some ambiguity in that language. Um, Ambiguity that's not present in any of the other versions or any of the other translations. Here's another one. Again, it has that key language, and this is a version. And here again, who was with her, and he ate it. Now, the New Revised Standard Version and today's New International Version, these are all these are all products of biblical scholarship to most accurately portray what the language has said. So I've compiled some slides of some paintings, some art to capture this moment. And I'm going to ask you to critically look at the images and see how they portray the text. Basically, the subtext is, where is Adam? This is actually a rendition that was created by William Blake, the Romantic poet. I suppose you could say Adam is with Eve in this moment. Depends on what we mean by with. Um, Here is just a drawing. There's no Adam one. If you've got really good eyes, you might be able to see Adam in this one. Is he with her? Well, again, it depends what we mean with her. Another piece of classical art has been reproduced countless times in art anthologies. It portrays Eve alone with the serpent. It's more modern, contemporary art, but the subject remains the same, Eve alone with the serpent. Sculpture, Eve and the serpent. Oh, that's what the title says. There's obviously no Adam in this work of art. Here's a drawing. I guess, again, could we say Adam is with Eve in this moment? Depends on what we mean. This also alludes back to Blake's drawings and paintings. The figure hovering over Eve is Satan in this case. A watercolor depiction. No Adam. more contemporary, no Adam. Here's a piece. Adam is with her, but he's clearly distracted. He sees the landscape, the mountain, and in this moment, Eve is speaking with the serpent. On the left, we see Eve alone with the serpent, and on the right, we finally have a picture where Adam is with Eve in the moment that she is taking the fruit. But in this posture, Adam is aware clearly of the danger and he's attempting to warn Eve. That's not part of the text. So the question is, why is there so much art that depicts Adam as either missing or wandering when Eve encounters the serpent? And for that matter, why? When I asked 5 men and 5 women at church recently whether Adam was with Eve when she spoke with the serpent, did 9 say no? And my last question is, why did your storyboards, or almost all of them, depict the moment when Eve is speaking with the serpent? Adam is nowhere to be seen. Why is that? I'll pause now and ask the class to have some small group discussion on that matter.